Well guys, today is quite the bittersweet day for us. We are posting our 2022 Alliance Avenue for sale.
Yes, and even though we're really sad to say goodbye to Abby, we are upgrading to a new rig soon. We won't have that info in this video, so you guys will have to stay tuned for a future video to see what we are getting. So in this video, we're going to be doing a full tour and walkthrough of our rig, showing you guys how we've used it, how we've lived in it full time, everything we love about it, and then we'll get into, pricing and all that stuff. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video for all that.
Before we jump into the tour, I want to give a quick reminder, guys. We are giving away a big trip to Las Vegas to come hang out with us at the end of March.
Yeah, and the way that you enter this giveaway, guys, is by joining our new email newsletter. So we just launched this email newsletter at the start of the year, and we're really excited about it. This is our next big phase of bringing content to you guys. So every newsletter for the most part is going to be from Will, and we're going to be giving you guys more of a live update on what we're doing before you see the vlogs come out weeks later. And another extra little perk of joining the newsletter is that the newsletter subscribers will be the first to know what our next rig is before we even announce it on YouTube. So if you want a chance to win a trip to Las Vegas to come hang out with us, definitely make sure to click the link in the description down below. And guys, the giveaway period ends January 15th. So make sure if you're interested in coming to hang out with us and you want a chance to win, to go and join the newsletter before January 15th so that you're entered into the giveaway.
That's right. We're gonna start on the outside, and what we're gonna do a full walk around, and I'll show you everything. I'll open up all the compartments and show you how we've been using it. And as we do it, we'll talk about the things that we liked, didn't like, and what features we kind of upgraded or changed out. Just keep in mind, we are living in this right now, so some of the stuff might be packed a little bit full. We're trying to get this listed and sold while we're kind of living in it, so we have a short transition period. All right, we're gonna start up front. Just a reminder, guys, this is a 2022 Alliance Avenue 32 RLS, and we optioned it with, I think, every option that they had, the solar package, king bed, and all that. But I'll put a list of everything in the comments below as well. Up front, they do a fiberglass front cap, and I like how they do the cap instead of just having the seam meet here, and it is fully painted on the front as well. They do the Kurt Rotoflex pin box, which we paired it with the Kurt A16 fifth wheel hitch, which I absolutely love. And if you do need a fifth wheel hitch, let me know, but we can always work out something with that. We want to help you guys, whoever buys it, get out on the road as well. Up front, we got nice storage here.
Tucker's inside being a bad boy.
He is, yeah. This has been mostly real storage, stuff that we don't touch as often, like the pizza oven we don't use, and then the charcoal. But there's also the battery in there and a 2,000 watt inverter, because again, this does have the upgraded solar package for the Avenue. It's not the same solar package as the Paradigm, but it's still really good. Here we have the bigger propane tanks, and you'll see it is 4-point electric automatic leveling. We love that it has auto leveling. I kind of wish that it was 6-point.
Yeah.
But, it definitely gets the job done, especially if you put a tripod on the front. I think it would help a lot.
Yeah, we, the whole time we were living in this, we kept thinking about getting one of those just to make the front a little bit more stable, but might have to add that to the next rig.
Right. Okay, and here it is a little bit of a mess. I'm trying to get all this stuff organized, but even with how messy it is, you can see that there's still, once I got this organized, there'd still be plenty of room for more stuff in here. So it's definitely not too tight by any means.
Yeah.
We've packed a lot in this storage, especially when we were going out to the rally and everything. We had all the giveaways. It's definitely been good. Nice slam latch doors there that lock, and it's held up by a magnet. You do have outside speakers. And then, Jen, I hope you can see it, but there's two big awnings.
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. That was kind of a big thing for us, is having two awnings. We like sitting outside. It has the Lipper XF steps right here. Those are the lighter ones, wider ones. Obviously, they've been great. And then coming down the side, we do have Goodyear Endurance tires. So that was an upgrade for when this was built. I forget what it was built with, but the Goodyear Endurance tires were put on after. It was still a good tire, but I like the way that these Goodyears ride and everything.
Yeah, we haven't had any issues since they were put on.
No, yeah, for sure. So one of the big things for me with Alliance and why we bought this was the performance running gear. At the time they were using super F-rated tires. Now the funny thing is a Goodyear tire, it's like a better built tire, I think, but the rating is slightly less as far as weight goes. So you can't pay attention to this because this is the old sticker. Pre 3000, which helps just with your chucking and when you're hitting potholes and everything. Using heavy duty wet bolts and shackles, spring hangers with the V-bracket reinforcement. And one thing that I really like is that it's using a 10-inch I-beam, but then they're using a 2-inch torsion tube underneath of that, which what that does is helps really disperse that weight along that I-beam rather than having a couple contact points taking, you know, more of the brunt of that pressure. So I really like how they did this running gear, and to me that's just so important because that's just like the foundation to the trailer. If you have good running gear, other things will hold up really well because it's not getting shaken around as much.
Shaken
around as much. Sorry. Coming down, you'll see up here we did get slide toppers installed. That's one of those things like on the next rig we will definitely put on right away. I've definitely liked having those. On the back it does have this upgraded super sturdy ladder to get up on the roof, and it's got a handle up top. There is a 320 watt solar panel, 2 ACs, wine guard, antenna. I think that's it on the roof. Oh, max air fan. It's prepped for the Furrion backup camera, and then it is rated to tow 3,000 pounds. You know, I don't recommend that, but it just kind of shows how well these are built and kind of what they're capable of, in my opinion.
And if you buy it, it comes with the Matt's RV review sticker.
Of course, yeah. Can't forget that. Coming around the side, another big upgrade that I've absolutely loved is we swapped out the water heater for this Furrion instant tankless water heater, so you can shower all day long and you will always have hot water for as long as you have.
Guys, this was like my favorite upgrade. Back when we had the regular water heater, you're just always thinking about like timing your showers and you know, like washing dishes while you're showering and stuff, and you just you don't think about any of that once you get an instant hot tankless.
And like we would, Jen would shower and then I'd be like, all right, give it 20-30 minutes and then I'll shower.
Right.
Now it's just like,
no worries.
Want back-to-back showers, totally fine. Here's the other side of that storage. I don't have the bins in here like I normally would for traveling, just because I was trying to clean those out as well. But you can see I have one bin that fits right here, and then I put our toiletries right there. Here is the Renogy 40 amp charge controller right there. I don't know why I was drawing a blank. And then here's all your connections and everything for a lot of the electrical and water stuff. I love how they do this door because stuff does break, unfortunately, but
makes it easy to access.
Yeah. And then you have your Nautilus system right here. So your outdoor shower, your city water connection, black tank flush, and then you just turn these knobs depending on if you're dry camping, filling tanks, city water, all that good stuff.
Potable. You
got propane here, and then your electric leveling system right here.
Also, I just want to mention that your power hookup and your sewer hookup are right here, which is in like a really convenient spot because it's not underneath the slide or anything.
Yep, good point. I think that wraps up the outside. In like 2 days, we're getting it fully washed and waxed. So it should be like nice and clean and shiny for the next owner, because it is a little dirty on the outside, but we'll get that taken care of. And we have had it washed many times before.
Oh yeah.
We try to keep up with the outside, but we do, travel a lot, so it gets dirty quick too.
Yep. Before we get into the inside tour, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, RV SnapPad. If you've never heard of RV SnapPads, they're essentially a set of shoes for your RV. They're the world's only permanent jack pads, which means they essentially eliminate the annoying step of setting up leveling blocks under your jacks every time you get to a new campsite. The installation process was super easy. All you do is put a bead of dish soap around the inside lip of each SnapPad. This helps the leveling jack more easily slip into the SnapPad once you install them. Then you want to line up the SnapPad underneath your leveling jack as best as you can. It helps to have two people during the step, one person to operate the jacks and another person adjusting the SnapPad position. You'll know your SnapPad is secure when you hear that distinctive snap sound.
There you go. It's kind of satisfying, huh?
If you don't hear it, just lift your jack, readjust, and try again. This was the easiest RV upgrade to install on our rig, and it's made such a difference in how fast we can set up and take down at a campsite. We've been using the RV SnapPads for about 6 months now, and we love knowing that we have a permanent pad for our jacks that we never have to worry about. SnapPads also offers a 2-year warranty on their products, fast shipping, and they're made right here in the US. They even have a convenient recommendation tool on their website, which tells you exactly what type of SnapPads you need for your RV. Guys, this is a no-brainer upgrade for your RV that will save you so much time and protect your jacks. So if you'd like to get a set of RV SnapPads for yourself, click the link down below or scan this QR code and use promo code Will and Jen to get 10% off your purchase. Thank you so much to RV SnapPads for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the tour. Hey guys, come inside and check it out.
Welcome to my crib.
Yeah, I got the greeting committee here for
Oh, you want to say hi, Tucker?
Hi, welcome to my house.
Better not be taking my RV from me.
Alright, so coming inside the avenue, something that people always say when they come and do a little tour of our rig is just how light and bright it is. That's kind of one of the big reasons why we picked this, is because it's so bright in here. You kind of forget that you're in an RV because it's just like so open. One thing that Alliance adds on, I think like the avenues and the paradigms at least, is the atrium windows. So huge windows, lets in tons of natural light, and during the day I usually just open the blinds and there's almost like not even a need to turn the lights on in here. So starting on this slide here, first we have our dinette, and one thing that I've really loved about this is how you have the booth on one side and chairs on the other side. I tend to sit at the booth a lot because it's just cushiony and comfy and everything. One thing that's nice is the mount for the table is on the wall and not a table leg in the middle. So when Will and I are sitting here, we're both, really comfortable. We have plenty of leg room. And one really cool thing too about this dinette is that this seat for the booth actually doubles as an ottoman. So you can pull this out into the living room if you want to, have a nice place to rest your feet on. And it even has storage. I'll take this back off to show you guys. It has storage underneath there. And that's where we put stuff that we don't use a lot, like pillows for when Matt spends the night, extra wine, stuff like that, right, Tucker? Okay, so moving down, we have our theater seat here. This is where I tend to do all my work. This has been like my office, hang out, TV watching spot, just everything. Super comfortable. I think it's the Kensington collection. And we have storage here for remotes and stuff, as well as 2 cup holders. So coming over into the back, we have the trifold sofa here that becomes a bed. But the nice thing is you'll notice that it's a 3-seater trifold. And the reason why they were able to fit such a wide couch in here is because the avenues are 101 inch.
Yep, 101 inch wide body.
So it's wider than a standard like mid-profile fifth wheel in this class. And you guys might notice the Keystone Cougar, our first fifth wheel that we're selling right now as well. Same exact layout pretty much. But you couldn't fit a couch this big back there.
Right.
It's not a wide body.
No, with their side tables too.
Yeah. So I've loved this. It makes it so like when Matt spends the night, he's comfortable to agree. Like, you're sleeping on a couch still, but there's plenty of room for like an adult to like sleep on the couch this way, or if you make it a bed. Big windows back here too. And then we have the storage up here, which as you can see, we don't have a lot of stuff in it. We did kind of like clean stuff up recently, but we never really kept a lot up here because there's just so much storage throughout the fifth wheel. We have like some board games and stuff up here, but yeah, pretty underutilized space. And then they give you these little like cubbies with accent lighting, so if you want to put some decorations up, you can. At night, it's always like the little things you don't think about. I love these sconces actually.
Right, it provides like the perfect amount of light.
At night, we shut the blinds, we turn the sconces on, and then I'll even like turn most of the rest of the lights off, and it's just like perfect like for watching TV and starting to wind down at night. These side tables too flip up. That's what I was saying about the storage. Like there's so much storage. Both of these have like that hidden storage there. So there's so much storage that like even pretty much full timing in it, we didn't even utilize it all. Here's your entertainment center area. Again, more storage up here, and I found some bins that I was able to fit in there just perfectly, and that's kind of where we keep a lot of our like camera, tech
gear, yeah.
So, and then we have a nice TV here, and you can actually pull it out and kind of tilt it and rotate it if you want. But one thing that's nice is that you have all the storage again. Back here, all these 4 cubbies. Down here, you have your little like radio player, and it does connect to both inside and outside speakers. And then my favorite part is this electric fireplace, which I literally use every day, even in the summer. And it does produce heat from electricity, but you can also turn the heat off and you can just get the ambiance of a fireplace. So in the summer, even though I don't want it blowing out heat, I still get to feel like I'm sitting by the fire, which is nice. And they do this nice like kind of tile looking backsplash here. All right, so moving over into the kitchen, and this has to be one of the best kitchens that you can get in an RV, honestly. Tons of countertop space. That's one of the reasons why we bought it, honestly, just for full timing in. You have so much space to like prep and cook food. So first, you have this massive island, big kitchen sink, and they off-centered it so that you have all the space to put like a dish drying rack. So that's exactly what we do. We have this little mat here. You put it down, and then as I'm washing dishes, I can like put it right here. Plenty of space for that and everything.
I love that too, because it's also, that's probably our main prep spot too.
Yeah.
For when we're cooking.
Like, you know, when we're gonna cook a meal, we usually like have the dishes washed by then, and like we'll put the cutting board here, and that's where we're chopping and dicing everything, and then we'll move over to the oven and everything. But this island is huge. If you come around here, I'll show the storage on this side. So you have 3 drawers here. We have all of our silverware there. Some like washcloths and stuff. And this is like our coffee supplement random drawer. And then you also, underneath the sink, have tons of storage. And you could even organize this better and like,
I know, it's a mess in there for us.
You could get like tiered like pull-out things and put tons of stuff in there. But yeah, plenty of space for cleaning supplies and stuff. Over on this side, we have a cabinet here. It's where we do all of our cups and glassware and stuff. A little bit of storage above the microwave. And then some more storage over here, plates and bowls and cooking sauces and spices and stuff.
Cool.
Big Insignia microwave, and I love the way the appliances look in here because the stainless steel.
I like that too, yeah.
It gives it more of a residential look in my opinion. So this isn't a convection microwave because you do have an oven, but it is like a full-size microwave. Like,
yep.
We have no issue fitting anything.
Right.
Below the microwave, really big window, which I love. Again, it's just wherever they could incorporate a window, they did. Just to bring in a lot of natural light. This is what I made my little coffee bar. There's a coffee bar section, I think, but I've ended up putting my coffee bar here because the outlet spot is just perfect, like behind there. So I set it right there. This is our, oh, look at our fancy spice drawer.
Right.
It looks really like Instagram worthy.
It really does.
These actually came from the house. I didn't do this just for the RV, but like I got these pretty jars with like all the labels, so. Down below here, that's where we just have a bunch of like mixing bowls and
doggy bowls
and Tupperware and stuff. And then this is a, what brand is this one?
It's Greystone, yeah.
Greystone oven and propane cooktop. So it's a 3-burner cooktop. And then you got the little accent lights and an oven. We've actually like for a while we never used the oven because I just heard that like they don't work well and they burn everything. And we've actually like more recently started using it more, and it actually hasn't done bad. Like Will makes the best, you can ask Matt, Will makes like the best brownies you've ever had in that oven. And I'm like, I don't know how they're not burnt on the bottom, they're perfect. So it's really not that bad even though it's an RV oven. Huge drawer, which is great. As you can see, I have a big like stock pot in here that fits. So lots of space for like pots and pans. And then here's our messy
yeah, we probably need to clean that out a little, huh?
Drawer. Yeah. And some more storage for pots and pans or toasters under there. I put this will come with it because it's stuck on. It's a little paper towel holder, which I like because it keeps it off the counter. I don't have to worry about like another thing to put away when we're traveling. And I do have to put this away though, or
yeah. We might find a knife sticking through the floor if we did.
One day we're gonna forget that, and then it's just we're gonna open the door and the knife's gonna
be
from the floor.
I hope not.
So coming around here is our Norcold 12-volt refrigerator, and I love this so much because not only does it have a huge amount of space inside, as you can see, we've got a big freezer down here too with like two drawers. But what I love is that this is, like I said, 12 volts, so it can run off of your solar on the roof. So we've had times when we have this sitting and we're not in it for a couple days, and we can leave our food in the fridge, and the fridge stays running off of the sun as long as you're getting enough sun to the solar panels. So that's been really convenient for us.
Nice.
And then you have another drawer under here where we do all of our baking sheets and stuff. And one thing I'll tell you is we had some issues with this drawer because I don't think it was reinforced on the bottom enough, and it would like the weight of the sheets, but Alliance like extremely reinforced.
Yeah, I don't think that drawer is breaking ever again.
mean, obviously, like, don't put a freaking dumbbell in here, but I don't think...
Which you have been known to do. Not in there.
Yeah, no, I won't talk about that.
Okay.
So something else that's great about this kitchen is that you get a huge pantry.
Right.
So as you can see, like, so much food storage. Like, honestly, we could cut the amount of food we have down because I feel like we don't use half of this.
Right.
But if you're full timing, which is what we've done, tons of space for food and everything to stock up. Tucker is in there looking for treats. What do you find, Tucker? There's no treats in there for you, baby. And then above the pantry is some storage back there. I've always thought it was kind of a dumb cabinet because most people, unlike Will, cannot reach the cabinet. So
I have no problems. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't get up there and get anything down or put it. I might be able to like throw something up, but if I throw something up, I'm never getting it back down. So it's kind of like a place where things go to die.
That's where I keep my cookies.
The cookies that you don't want to eat.
Yeah.
Over here, this is, I feel like, more of the designated like coffee nook, but as you can see,
It looks like a paper towel nook to me.
paper towel nook. We stocked up on the paper towels. Bunch of random stuff in here, Instant Pot, dog treats and everything, but plenty again.
Well, look at Tucker. He knows what's up there.
You want a treat?
Give him a treat. Give him a little nibbly.
You want a little gobble turkey nibbles?
Show America some tricks.
Hey, speak. 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 Does the cat have your tongue? Speak. Okay, I was gonna say it was a weak bark. The funny thing with Tucker is like he'll bark in a second at people walking down the street.
Right.
When you ask him to bark, it's like, oh. Okay.
He's trying to use his inside voice.
All of a sudden you're trying to use your inside voice. This has become our like charging station. So like we'll charge camera batteries, and this is Tucker's little like collar thing that he has. So because there is like 2 USBs here, so that's just become our charging nook with the accent light. Under here, we don't. This actually has become a kind of a catch-all space, like for the paperwork you get when you check into a campground and random stuff like that. Keep our Brita water filter here. But you can make this like a coffee nook. One thing I've never liked that I actually told Ab about this, and I think that he was gonna work on it for like future years, is I don't like how they put the outlet on the end and then on the ceiling.
Right.
Because if the outlet was here, I would make this my coffee nook.
Right.
So, but
that's the junk
that's
drawer
the junk
one.
drawer, as you can see. This is where like all the dog stuff, not the treats and stuff, but all of the rest of your supplies.
It's a junk drawer too.
Yeah, this is where we keep a lot of like the manuals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Parts and everything. And then down here is your fuse panel. So you want to access that. I like how they kind of hid it away behind a cabinet.
Yeah.
And then right here, I'll let you take over in a sec, Will, but I just want to show that all the controls are here. So this is where they mounted the controls for your instant tankless hot water heater. So that's right there. You'll see it'll start like counting up in temperature when you run hot water. Your inverter control, your thermostat for out here, lights, max air fan, and then here's everything else like your slides, all your heaters, your tank checkers and stuff like all that stuff,
Cool.
Everything. Oh, and one thing that we forgot to mention, it does have an AC unit out here, and then there's another one in the bedroom, which we'll show you shortly.
Yep. Well, before we go up, Jen, there is shoe storage here, and I just kicked my shoes. But that's actually come in really handy because there's not anywhere to put your shoes if you don't put them there.
Yeah.
Just to kick them off.
Yeah, it's convenient.
It really is, actually. It's the little things.
It's the little things.
Coming up here in the bathroom, I love how they did a pocket door because that's different from our Cougar, was like the twist or the pivot door. We got storage up top here. And I'll be honest with you guys, the bathroom was our only pain point with this. The bathroom is probably the reason we're upgrading. And it wasn't terrible, but now that we're like hitting the road really a lot more, we just want to be a little more comfortable. But a lot of people probably could full-time in this and be perfectly fine.
I want to show this real quick too.
Okay.
I just want to show you guys this storage goes like all the way back, so along like this wall. So it's kind of awkward storage, but it's really deep. And so I got these like bins, and I just have like rows of them that go back that make it easier to pull stuff out. So I just want to show that.
Right here we do have a fan, and then the toilet's in a really good placement. Actually, I don't have any complaints with that. It's really this area. Even the shower isn't bad. It's just a little tight to get dressed in the morning, especially if we're trying to rush and both of us need to be in the bathroom at the same time. It's just a little tight. Yeah. Right here, nice medicine cabinet. Really good storage in that. You do have a mirror on it, power, decent sized sink. Jen's big complaint was like the sink's a little bit small.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, it's pretty standard for like a mid-profile fifth wheel.
Is.
I just wish RV manufacturers would make it more standard to have like bigger bathroom sinks.
Right.
Because the amount of like women, especially I've talked to, that say like, oh, I always have to go out to the kitchen sink to wash my face, which I do every night.
Good storage underneath. Oh, look at that, Jen.
Liquefied.
Whoever buys it, I'll get you a whole box of liquefied.
Yeah,
okay?
you won't need RV toilet chemical for like a year.
A long time, yeah. And then this shower, it's wet in here, but it passes the tall test. It's got a really great position for the skylight. If it wasn't for that, it would be a tight shower. There is a little bench in here. Can you see that?
Yeah, I'll show that real quick.
Okay.
Little bench, and then also, I'll leave this for the next owner, but like the shampoo dispensers and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, that wraps up the bathroom, I think.
Pretty
simple.
pretty
It's just
small,
the bathroom.
simple, yep.
All right, and then into the bedroom. We did upgrade it and put a second not AC TV in here. We did an Insignia TV, and it is a smart TV, right, Jen?
Yeah.
So
and that will come with it, obviously. So the cool thing is if you guys like have an Amazon Alexa that you keep in the RV, you can set it up so you like tell her to turn the TV on and stuff.
Right.
We have an Amazon Echo behind there, and we can I don't think it's set up to the internet, but you can tell it when it's working. You could say, Amazon, turn the TV on, or Alexa, turn the TV on.
Nice big window here, and you do have the blackout blinds right there. Really good, like, what would you call this? Like not nightstand.
That's a dresser, Will.
Dresser, that's what I'm trying to say.
What would you?
Like, dresser top is what I was kind of trying to say. Plenty of room for our clothes. We kind of go overboard with our clothes.
Just because we're living in it.
We're living in it.
And we're going to different climates, so we need like cold and warm weather clothes.
Like literally right now it's 75. And it's hot and sunny, so we need our summer clothes. In 2 weeks, we'll be somewhere where we need cold clothes.
Yeah.
Or cold weather clothes. But really good storage. I've never really had a complaint with this. Like it's good enough for me.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
We got all of our dirty laundry right there.
Well, one thing I want to say is that there is good space right here that I like, where you can put a laundry hamper. So that's always fit in there really well.
Does come standard with the second AC. These ACs are whisper quiet, and this one's ducted. The one in the living room is not. Alliance has found that it works better than ducting it, and that has been reconfirmed by Lipper engineers as well, or Furrion engineers. For the most part, it's always stayed cool enough in here. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had.
Sometimes you get cold at night if you set it too low.
Nice king size bed, 3 windows all the way around. Little nightstands with USB and power on both sides, and then underneath is tons of storage.
Yeah, we really put like our suitcases, like heavy winter clothes, stuff we don't use a lot under the bed.
Yeah. Another upgrade that we made was this mattress. So RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding does sponsor us from time to time. This video is not sponsored by them, but I can truthfully say that this mattress has been so much better for us. And we will be leaving this mattress in.
Yeah, so it's a nice king size mattress, nice and thick, and feels like, like a comfortable residential mattress.
It does, yep. And then in here is a closet space. There's storage shelving up top.
And Will, like, you're really taking advantage of like how much the closet space you're taking.
I know. This is mine. Even my section, this is technically Matt's. So
is it?
I'm sharing with Matt, apparently. Yeah, he accidentally left it in here after the cruise. Or like, I packed his with mine so that they stayed nice, and then he forgot to get it back. So technically this is mine, and this is Jen's. So I think we're gonna
still feel like I'm doing a good job. Like, this is all my clothes that I use. Like, normally you'd have a lot more closet space.
And then over here there's storage on this side, storage on the other side. It is prepped for a side-by-side washer and dryer. If you did that, you would lose some of that space. But I kind of like the way that it is now. We've never really had a laundry problem. We've had laundry annoyances where it's like I really don't want to have to go down and do it. But we've always been fine. If I was to get this floor plan again, I think I would actually leave it without the washer and dryer.
I think so too. It's just like, it's not quite big enough of a closet to take. You get a lot of storage space on the side, and you would lose that with a washer dryer.
Exactly.
And I feel like it'd almost be like kind of tight, even trying to like load and unload them, you know.
I agree.
But I think our next one we're getting that, right?
I think so.
No really like headboard, but they actually did windows all the way around.
Right.
We usually leave those closed because it's like you don't have to like close them every night. But I like that if you want, you know, you have a lot of natural light in the bedroom too.
Yep. So before we end the video, I just wanted to go over the pricing and where we're going to be, how everything's going to work for this whole transition with the next buyer. So we talked with Matt a little bit. We're going to list it at $64,999, so $65,000, with some room to, you know, some wiggle room, of course. Like, I wouldn't say a lot, but, you know, we have some room, and especially for somebody who comes from this video, like, we were kind of seeing this in Matt's video, we would love to see it at our rallies or at the Alliance rally or something like that.
I'd love to see a subscriber like get to enjoy this.
I would really like to.
Enjoyed it so much.
Yeah. We have really tried hard to take care of it. I think it's going to be a great trailer for whoever buys it next. And if you're interested in it, please reach out to me. My cell phone number is 202-531-8240. You can call or text. I'll be happy to send you as many pictures. We can FaceTime it. Right now, we are at Camp Margaritaville for another couple days until the end of the rally. And then we will be at the Tampa RV show. We'll be camping in it there. So if you're coming to the show, let us know. Try to set up an appointment ahead of time if you can, just so we can logistically coordinate it, because, you know, we get pulled 100 different directions during the show.
Yeah.
But we'll make sure to take some time to show it to you. And then after that, hopefully it's sold, to be honest, because shortly after we're going to Alliance to pick up the new rig.
Yeah.
We do have a loan on it, just so everybody knows, and so we'll have to navigate that. And I'm actually excited to make a video on how to sell your RV when you have a loan on it. So hopefully you're willing to participate in that.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to, no strings attached.
We've loved this so much.
We have.
We've loved owning an Alliance, honestly. Like the service that you get from them, the response and everything is just amazing. And so we're excited to like pass that gift off to the next owner too. But yeah,
and
very bittersweet.
It is. And I actually just got off the phone with somebody at Alliance. They have our records of the work that we've done. So if any of that was to fail again for some reason, obviously that would be covered under their terms. We'll transfer the warranty and stuff over. So they're really good about that. They'll make sure you get taken care of. And just so you guys know, we are living in this right now. We would really like to get a buyer lined up as soon as possible. We can't really move out until shortly after the Tampa RV show. So we would hope for some flexibility on your side. But whatever your situation is, let us know, and we'll help each other work through it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our final tour of our Alliance Avenue, our Abbey, before we are on to the next rig. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
See ya.
Bye.